again, Tiny Travel Tippers. This is Gina from Britain Unleashed with yet another survey question for your Tiny Travel Tips this week. And I'm going to have to read this one because it's a little bit long, so pardon me for not staring directly into the camera like I normally do. Okay, so this is from that survey that I had you guys take. Oh, been ages ago now, but I haven't got to this question yet. So here is the question. Faced with the collapsing global economies, I thought this was relevant for today, that's why I picked this one. Faced with the collapsing global economies of 2009-2010, we'd have thought the introvert, that's me because I am introverted, believe it or not, would have regrouped back to familiar, safer pastures. I can only assume that whoever wrote this question meant the USA. So we guess our question is this. What made you throw off your cloak of introversion, discard what's known, what's safe, and throw all caution to the wind by opting for a life on the open, unknown road? That's a great question, and I suppose the best way that I can answer it without taking 400 years to do it is just to say that, God, I'd worked awfully hard to get over to the UK. You know, it'd been my dream for, at that point, I don't know, 20 years or so, and I had worked really hard to get there. I lost my job. Well, I had my job taken away, but that's a story for another time over a pint sometime. And the dogs had just come over there. You know, I'd waited a year to bring Holly and Jerry over, so there was no way that just because I was out of job and basically homeless or about to be homeless and pretty much broke, there was no way that I was going to throw everything away and go back to the United States with my tail between my legs. And Jerry and Holly with their tail between their legs as well. Now, we'd worked too hard to get there. There was too much at stake, and I love the UK. I wanted to see it. So instead, you know, with my parents' help, bought a car. Well, I bought that stupid Jeep. I'm sure they wouldn't lay claim to helping me buy that thing. They're too smart for that. And bought a caravan, my beautiful Driftaway Dogs caravan, and then we hit the road. And as far as the introversion, you know, when you're on the road, you're pretty much alone. It was great. You know, mom was there with us for the first 6 weeks, so that was fun. And if it hadn't been for her for the first 6 weeks, we would not have made it because there was so much going on. There was no way I could have dealt with that Jeep, dealt with the travel plans, and taken care of poor Holly and Jerry, who probably would have been, you know, thumbs up trying to get a ride back south so that they could, you know, get a better owner if mom hadn't been there for the first 6 weeks. But as far as being an introvert on the road, it was pretty easy. You know, the British are keep to themselves, very friendly, very nice, and not nosy. So I fit in really well, and I miss it, and I can't wait to go back. So there is your tiny travel tips. Whichever one this is, I think we're up to 13. I'm going to call it 13. If it's not 13, oh well. And thanks for your question. I appreciate that very much. Thanks for asking that. Bye.